Hi, welcome to another video. This video, I want to talk about UNLIMIT. There's a sequence in my head that I want to watch review with you guys. But we're not going to go too crazy in terms of what reviewing in this video. You ever wonder what makes players like Effect or Hal or UNLIMIT play, with a little bit more aggression? Like there's almost like if every player is a sports car, right? If every player is a sports car, it's almost like some players have like 7 gears, while other players have 5 gears, right? And oh, by the way, did you notice that? Color-coded subtitles, bro. Color-coded subtitles in our highlight clips. Yellow, blue, yellow, red, I think.
ギラリが取るっていうなら俺も取るよ。
That's crazy. I wish I had like UNLIMIT makes me want to learn Japanese. But anyways, that is what we want. I want to talk about that. Like, what makes players like this have like the extra gear, right? And if you're anyone like me, you're probably watching ALGS from the B stream. Get up. So we'll watch this end game from B stream's POV. And on B stream we have B's POV, and then I have a UNLIMIT POV from Faceit, and the VODs. I'm going to show you that one sequence I'm talking about. Like that one sequence, I don't think a lot of players will be able to do that.
5 big time in points.
I mean, SAUL needs a big win here too, dude. This is a massive game for both teams.
APAC North versus APAC.
So straight up, like what I'm noticing is Seoul is not showing a lot of presence. Like,
let's see who ends up on top here.
15 kills for UNLIMIT. How much does Seoul have?
A lot for sure. Let me check. 4, 5, 2, 11. So 15 and 11. This could be an 18 kill win for UNLIMIT if they clutch up right now in this Seoul 3v3. I will point out though that Legacy does have the over.
They're waiting for Catwall.
Yes, but he has red armor here for Seoul, which is very good. Legacy could go up with a Valculti, which is the advantage they have, and slam down.
We pull out the cat wall. We have 90 seconds left. I felt like the cat was a little too early, right? And then
on the Valculti or the catwall comes out. No Valculti yet for 10%. It could be a late game antics they pull out as Suvi's now going to throw some shots.
Oh, 9-8, bangers.
And the crowd's already electric.
Oh,
86. The crowd is vibrating the arena.
But this level of patience, bro, I thought UNLIMIT was gonna go. The way Vic talks about UNLIMIT, like psychopaths, they are super ruthless, relentless, right? I thought they were gonna go off of that.
They get Bango
but
in 5 seconds. I think they
excellent display of patience here.
The 50-50 cam gonna come out. Legacy now moving up with Jesco.
Bango.
Bango be down. Subi's hurt. They get a knock on a Subi. Soul's looking for the W. They get another crack. It's gotta be Peace going big.
The Bango might go nuclear here. This might bring it back for UNLIMIT.
Oh my God. Peace now. It's a 1v3.
The Bango hits.
Peace get a knock. UNLIMIT's still up.
No.
UNLIMIT. 1v2.
Yes! Let's go!
A couple seconds passed. It is in their POV mistake, but that is what happens, right? That is what happened. And if I have to just give a summary, it's gonna be like, oh well, UNLIMIT had like the terrain advantage and the util advantage. End of the day, GG's, right? But if it was a match point lobby, if you are on match point, and this is like a must-win game, how would you win this? How are you killing UNLIMIT? Because the very first knock was UNLIMIT losing it. UNLIMIT losing Satuvi, right? So Seoul was winning at this exact moment. We kill a guy and we deal flush damage to the other guy. So we're 3-man up. Like they're 2-man, like they're like 1.5 guy, right? The Bangalore is full HP and the Man Maggie, we deal flush damage to her, right? Like take a look at here. So as of this point, Seoul is winning. If this was a match point final lobby, how do you convert this? Right? This is the question. And I was watching VODs with that question in my mind, and take a look at this, right? Take a look at how they navigate in their POV. Let me pull out the I'm beefing the keyboard. But anyways, so
右から出るかも。右から出るかも。バンガル溜まるまでちょっとだけ待ってん。あと10%、あと10%。ナイスナイス。
so that was a nade, right? Like 180 nade, 100, 100 and then an 80. So the way they play the space here though was
バンガル溜まる、バンガル溜まる、バンガル溜まる。俺の岩使ってこれ。右側使おう、右側使おう。いいよいいよ。倒らんかなこれ。バンガル溜まった、バンガル溜まった。ゆっくりゆっくり。
so from here, right? He's already cracked, but take a look at this sequence. He's cracked. This peak makes sense, right? Like this team is gonna back out from the Maggie ball, so this peak makes sense. He takes 50 flush damage. Okay. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'll play it in real time. I'll play it in real time, and then we'll watch it. Right? But look at it in, if we pause and go frame by frame. So this peak makes sense because, okay, there's Man Maggie ball. They have to play safe from the Man Maggie ball, so I'm gonna get a free peek, right? So he peeks them. And even then, Jesco is challenging him with Car, right? Jesco is shooting him with Car. And he takes 50 flush damage. What didn't make sense was the second peak, right? Well, we could argue that, well, we don't really know if the Man Maggie ball is gonna hit them. He didn't know. We don't know that. We do not know that. The intention to walk up and peek again while being on this HP, is that just an individual player skill? Or what else is going on, right? And pay attention to the mini-map over here. Pay attention to the mini-map. Pay attention to the mini-map and see what's happening. So he gets this peak. It's not a crazy peak. This is not giving them any kills, but this is by far the most important peak, I think, for this 2v3 comeback. He cracks them. He cracks him, stops them, and then Peace. The way Peace moves back, bro, that is a power move. The way he moves back, realizing that you protect. Like, let me show it from his POV. The way he acts it here, right? This slide to move back to see more, to maximize their angles, to maximize their space, and like all of that, right? Protecting UNLIMIT. If Peace was over here, right? If Peace stayed here, he was gonna get occupied with this one guy, and we'll miss out on the second guy, right? Because if you were closer, imagine if you're closer there, right? If you played here, this guy could climb this side or this side, and you gotta like turn to fight him, right? And he understands the way they were not trying to play for the rest. They were not trying to play for the collapse. Usually players play for the collapse, right? Let me go forward and hold hands with you so that anyone who swings you will shoot them together, right? Like, that's usually people when they get overheated. When they get overheated, they tend to do that. They tend to do the collapse. But he didn't do it. And this is what I think, like that peak from UNLIMIT, like before pulling out the bat, and this move, this slide jump back, right? The slide jump back to get more space. And now he's opened up to 2 threat points, like 2 threat points. And And immediately, right, Peace kills Sharky over there, almost kills Legacy, and there we go, right? Even I'm willing to make a case, even if they didn't have the bang ulti, they might have to do more damage. But with just the Maggie Ball and the nades, bro, just the Maggie Ball and the nades, and this formation, like one close, one far formation. Let me show you real quick over here. So this is the close guy, and that is the far guy, right? Like if I try to fight the close guy, I'm exposed to both of them. On both their screens, they can see me, right? But take a look at this. If I can LOS the close guy, and I have a fair chal on the far guy, right? So getting a fair chal on the close guy, it's almost impossible. The far guy has to be, out of position, or he should not be existent, right? And what is going to happen though? If I'm not picking this guy, if I'm not putting bullets on this guy, nobody's stopping the front guy. So the front guy is free to move, right? And that is what they want. So if this guy is taking my attention, like this guy, I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to shoot around him. If this guy is taking my attention, the front guy has to move. And if my team understands that is what we're doing, we are praying that you make this forward run. And we'll have someone else punish you, right? But this setup, if you can't respect this setup, the one close, one far setup, and if you're reckless about who we choose to shoot, we are gonna get steamrolled. And that is exactly what happens with Soul. They tried to fight UNLIMIT, and Peace got 3 shots. That is how they lose the 2v3.